Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a love of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Airbnb is an online marketplace that connects people who want to rent out their homes with people who are looking for a place to stay in that area. It was founded by Brian Chesky, Joe Gabia, and Nathan Blazarczyk in 2008. Airbnb was created because they noticed that all hotels were booked and people were looking for a place to sleep. So, they bought some air mattresses and created a website called Air Bed and Breakfast. Their idea was to offer a place to sleep and breakfast in the morning, charging $80 per night. They created election-themed cereal to fund the Airbnb project, raising $30,000 selling Captain McCain's and Obama O's. In January 2009, Airbnb received a $20,000 funding from Y Combinator, and from there, the company took off.
Is the company global? Yes, Airbnb is global. From the origins in a San Francisco apartment, Airbnb has grown into a global community with hosts across more than 191 countries and 81,000 cities. Founded in 2008, today Airbnb is truly a global platform with more than 5 million listings.
Ethical issues for Airbnb would be that the listings for wherever you may want to visit may be open but aren't legal. Many people open their homes or apartments to people when Airbnb is not legal in that area or city. Hosts in the business would be breaking the law. Many places to rent on Airbnb are unlicensed. They advertise unlicensed properties for which they are fined for but continue to keep up for people to purchase. If caught without a certain permit in some countries, your host can be fined and you would be left with no accommodation.
As for diversity within the company, they have strengthened and expanded partnerships with organizations such as the American Indian and Engineering Society. In January 2019, 12.3% of U.S. employees came from underrepresented populations. The number of Black employees increased by 26%, Latin employees increased by 29%, Pacific Islander increased by 14%, and as for women, they increased by 31%. So yes, Airbnb is a pretty diverse company.
Airbnb motivates their clients by leaving their areas of work with wide open spaces. The offices aren't like cubicles. It's a place where you can sit wherever and converse with your colleagues at any time. There is food provided, healthy snacks available to get energy throughout the day. The environment seems very relaxed and open, having dogs around the office and people constantly working together to improve their days and overall work ethic. It's not a traditional workspace, straying away from the rigid workspaces and making employees enjoy their job, constantly motivating them to do better. Although this method is more expensive, it makes for a better outcome. The employee engagement and human interaction helps motivate most people. To better the production, they focus the effort on the workers, who make the business what it is and let the workspace be creative.
Airbnb was founded in 2008. Their organization structure has subject to change many times. Currently, their organization structure really effective, under the control of the CEO named Brian Chesky, along with a lot of advisory from the CEO of Amazon, Apple, and Google.
The expectation is that engineers motivated by Airbnb's mission and equipped with enough information by their managers will figure those things out themselves. Lead by example. In Airbnb's case, get a group of people to lead by example and everyone else follows.
For marketing campaign, Airbnb do on their marketing and advertising online and on social media platform. For business strategies, they target to the customer at any age, any place, and they make sure that all the customers know that's what they can get from Airbnb service. That's why they do their business. It's really effective.
You can rent an Airbnb rental on the Airbnb website or the Airbnb app. You might wonder what measures Airbnb takes if hosts don't respond to requests within 24 hours. Somebody needs to ping them, right? Airbnb's experience suggests 2 ways to handle this situation. Call the host manually or have technology do it for you. Airbnb sends push notifications to hosts who haven't responded to a request, and in case those notifications don't work, sends automatic SMS messages. Airbnb's social media marketing serves multiple purposes. First, their user acquisition strategy has 2 defined target audiences. First, people who want to rent out their houses, and second, people who want to rent houses while traveling as an alternative to hotels or beds and breakfasts. Airbnb creates emotional marketing videos to make their audience feel comfortable and as if they finally arrived at home. An example of that touching videos is We Accept, which was uploaded and published in 2017 and had over 5 million views. Airbnb continues to invest in video marketing as a key part of telling their brand and product story, with nearly 500 videos on YouTube accumulating more than 100 million views. Each video is carefully shot, edited, and paired with the perfect music to warm even the coldest hearts. Airbnb is not only active on YouTube, but it is also very successful on Instagram. Airbnb is the queen of user-generated content, also called UGC. UGC occurs when you ask your customers to post their interaction with your product or service, usually findable across social media channels, using a hashtag. If UGC is done correctly with a lot of other strategic marketing efforts, then this will eventually happen organically. In the case of Airbnb, there are currently 1.8 million photos using Airbnb on Instagram and counting.
Airbnb is currently a private company, therefore they currently do not have a stock price nor a stock, but plan to go public in 2020.
Airbnb is estimated to be worth about $38 billion, according to what a source close to the company told Fox in March 2019. Airbnb also announced it plans to go public in 2020.